John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity and welcome live. You're not live, but you would have been live had you been live, because I was on Twitch and on John Proxy. So hypothetically, welcome. And actually, really, because obviously the only way you'd be listening to this if you were listening to this. So hello, regardless. I'm having a monsters expedition through puzzling expeditions and exhibitions and adventure. I just solved a puzzle. I've been solving lots of puzzles, to be honest. It's kind of the name of the game. I'm on this island. It looks like this island can reach this one here. Right here. Let's let it zoom out. Let it all out. That was me pretending I could sing. Well, clearly, I cannot. So that's why I better finish off the tea. We have this island here. You can walk all the way around. This can only go there. Well, no, it can go there. Let's put it there, though. As far as I can tell, this is the only way over there. Yeah. I don't know where the post box wants us to be, but I'm going to have a look at this island for a while. First. I don't know if it's a long while, but a while. So, the obvious answer is to put the little one here, or here, but we can have the long one here. That would also work. For that to work, we would need vertical, or horizontal even, bloody hell, over there. Now the problem with any of those ideas is they just don't have anywhere to go. This traps it. This allows me to put it back. Very little else. This consigns it to oblivion. This, well, I guess it has that. Don't see how useful that is. Feel like you could definitely get across that though. Not the answer. I can't see anywhere for this little tree to go that would actually be helpful. But we can create problem with this one is there's no way to pull it back down. Like, if it's going to go down, it has to be down there. Of course I can roll it. How useful would that really be? But it is somewhere new. Huh. Did he just wave at me? That seems close. And I said it before, the clever thing about this game is that the first push always turns into a roll. There is no push, because the only place you can push it is back. That's kind of clever. Very satisfying, okay. Enough of that. I'll deal with these ones. Push the rock. Push the rock. Yay! So I realised what I was doing. Sorry, sometimes I follow a chain of commands after I figure out what I've done. But when I so when I realised, and I'll just restart the entire thing. So obviously this just goes up here, but this does go up, and it's in a distance where it can block this. This could only ever be this way, right? You can push it up. And then I realised, finally, that if I push this down here, it's only going to be there, finally giving me purchase. Yeah. There's lots of running around these rocks. And then at the last second I forgot that that was the actual answer. Anyway. Time we on? I wasn't timing. Fuck. Oh, that's annoying. Let's say 5 minutes. Let's say 6 minutes. I don't know. Let's say at a certain amount of time. That's frustrating. I'm not even looked at what I'm supposed to be doing. So here potentially looks more like a bouncy level to me. Does it? When I walk, it shifts the clouds. Interesting. Yeah. I can't quite tell. I'm trying trying to achieve. But we can do this. We can do this. To what end? What'd you call me? You heard me. Beautiful. That's not even what I was aiming for, but I got it. Let's re-examine that. So I was actually aiming to get 2 to the left here. So I could walk around a corner. But I did realise that the start here is pretty obvious, because you have to do that. Well, you have to go up here, right? And if you leave it alone, it's gonna not do anything. If you let it stand, it won't even roll away. That's the best thing about it. I arbitrarily put it there. And I realised, oh, I can push it up there. Push it there because there's a rock there. I can do that again. So, this gave me time to examine what the hell I was actually trying to achieve. I undid a couple of turns. Realised I can put that there. And then do that little donk. Make a little donk. Get donked tonight. Anyway, we're after that clock, aren't we? What would I achieve? Maybe it just tell me to go somewhere else. Not sure. Oh, it was an idea. Got quite a lot of maneuverability, but it feels like the one I really need to move is this little one. I need two here, not two here. Well, I'm stuck again. Still. You've been in worse situations. What are we going to do? Okay, haha! I got cocky and I got the answer. Lovely. Should we re-examine that? Yes, we should. Okay. So I realised this was how I solved it. So this I think I did arbitrarily, and then I realised if I did that I could actually have something to bounce it against. I think. Oh no, it's the other way around, isn't it? Yes. I could suddenly have control over it. Very angry clock. Most human clocks seem fairly docile, however this subspecies has a nasty temper. The clock here expresses outrage by hammering its bell-shaped horns repeatedly until soothed by a patting motion. It is most furious at 7 AM. Aren't we all? What am I trying to do now then? I'm diagonal my way to the next place. Yeah, he clearly wants me to solve this puzzle. Yay! Let's have a sit down. Take a sip of some drink. I don't consider how long this episode is because I forgot to time at the start. And have a lovely, relaxing old time. I have 40 followers. A bunch of them are from when I streamed a few years ago. I'm not sure where I got them from. I got two recently, and they weren't people who knew me, or people who knew people who knew me. And I like that a lot. Let's clean this glass. Got vitamin D in it. Because I don't go out very much. I thought that might be a good idea. What's nice, because I try and pay attention to things, is this zoom. The ratio of the distance, not flat. Let us examine the option. This is pretty useless upwards. I think we can reasonably rule that out. Move down. Down isn't bad. Gets us to the other side. Left seems pretty useless as well. Right. Right does allow us to do this. Figured it out immediately. Okay. I'm gonna do it, but I shouldn't be grumpy that I did that, but so I made that right, which is something I did a few times before, and then realised as soon as I knocked that over, oh, I can just do this and make a bridge because I can push it, and I just forgot I can push the thing. Anyway, what's this? It's bottled water, lumpy. Oh, ice. Inspired by the peanut butter industry, England lands, water merchants experimented with selling different water textures to consumers. Smooth water proved popular with laryngitis sufferers, but lumpy water was poorly received and painful to shower with. That's clever. This game's a clever game. Maybe not that clever. What am I trying to achieve? Well, I thought I was trying to do this, right? That seems like an obvious thing I'm supposed to do. Then I'm not sure what to do anymore. Because anything I'll do will lose this. I can't actually tell where I'm trying to get to. Huh. I think I know what to do. Yeah, I do. There we go. Hello, Rox. Been here before. That's neat. Because that was only there because I solved previous ones. What's this? Human tooth. Scale model. Young humans molted their teeth as they matured. Freelance worker called the Tooth Fairy would offer cash for these teeth. The exchange rate was variable, but using figures from 1994, 5 human teeth would buy approximately 1 monster cappuccino. That's neat. And it does mean you do have to solve previous places fully. Oh, this is an exciting prospect, isn't it? Okay, this looks like another rowboat situation. I'm just going to put that for something. Right, I just accidentally solved it immediately, didn't I? Let's examine how I got there. So that was purely accidental. Could have gone there, could have gone there. I was lucky to get that. This genuinely was a coincidence, and is wrong, isn't it? Oh yeah, I did that. So it lines up there. Because what happens is we want it up the top there, and of course I didn't have this down at that point. Yeah, that's neat. And again, we're using these rafts. Make the islands bigger. Worries me because it means the exact. We've gotten a lot done in this episode, haven't we? The exact order of the island seems important. Well, it appears I'm trying to get here. So I can check out the next island there. You know what? I think I'm overthinking this. Go on, just pick it up. Yeah, I am overthinking it. I actually don't know how to get this one up yet, but... Portable swan habitat. Oh, it's like a... Is it a lady's hat? Yeah. Like a horse racing hat. England Land's conservationists were sometimes tasked with babysitting swan nests. This was an unpopular task, as the human had to find ways to keep angry, hissing parents at bay, while also monitoring the eggs. One solution was to wear the nest as a hat, thus keeping the human well below the swan's eye line. So... clearly need to get there. Oh, that's a new interaction. I like it. The tentacles. Hello. I want to see this new interaction again. Does it work the other way? It's not really useful the other way. Cool. I'll have to remember that technique. It allows you to like push off a trunk for once. The most fun thing about designing puzzle games is realizing an interaction would make logical sense and go, oh, I can make puzzles out of this. It's an addictive feeling, let me tell you. I got my game tested again. I got it tested. I got the old version of the game tested, like online by somebody, like an actual programmer, and it was just like, oh god, why did I show anyone this version? But it was kind of useful, and it did set up people to go, you know what? No, this looks cool. Once you get past the really terrible tutorial, which is genuinely a thing I needed fixing, and I'd spent a year fixing it, and I just got a version ready for him to play yesterday to play, and the tutorial is still bad even a year later. But it's quite a complex game. But like, they got a lot more to lot more of the game actually got saw, and the fun thing is seeing people go, what happens if you grab two hearts? I won't explain the context, but like, that's what I wanted. I really wanted people to go, oh, what happens if you do these things? What happens if you can, as well as I made it so you could read the thoughts of random items. And so instead of people being overwhelmed by writing, they're like, oh, but now I want to read everything. Like, context. Like, I gave people the ability to hide writing, and, like, the ability to not always see the writing suddenly translates to, but I want to see all the writing, where you went, like, and it's just, it's cheap, not a cheap psychological tool, but it is psychological, and it works really well. I was really happy with it. And it was nice seeing it, because sometimes you get it wrong, right? I've done it before. Let's sit down and explain. I once worked on a card game, a board game of sorts, and it was a really dumb premise. It was like 12 monkeys, you're living in the wastelands, and you stumble upon a time machine. Everyone has these time machines, and they have to go back in time, and it makes loads of changes to the rules of the game. It's very overly complex, very me, but like, I had to figure out how to do the rules of time travel, like how you engineer time travel. And I was like, okay, you make a silly sentence. I copied the idea from another game, about spells I think it was, where you make a sentence. You make the first word, the second word, and the third word. Like, John's cup thrower, right? But I wanted it to be Psychobabble, because I'm a big fan of the original, not the original, well, I like the original, The Next Generation, Star Trek. I was like, Captain, I think if we modify the deflector grid to create an inverse tachyon pulse, then we may be able to scan beyond the realms of subspace. Fluff that line, but you get the idea. So I wanted this, so I had ended up having like the first word is always a person, so I could have famous scientists, Einstein's, fusion, hysteria, monkey ray. So you'd have Heinz. So you'd make these sentences, and the different cards would have different colours and different symbols on. So it meant the combinations of different cards meant different things. But the point is that as soon as I set up a really basic version of this and shuffled the cards so I can make new sentences, I was like, oh, this bit's fun. And then to the point that I eventually had to go, oh, I have to throw away the rest of the game. The rest of the game is trash. The game should be playing with these words, because that's the fun. You've got to find the fun and you've got to sacrifice everything else. That's not quite the case with my game. My game, I did that earlier on in the thing. I had to realise what I really wanted. Anyway, thank you for indulging me. I'm going to end the episode now. I've been John Proxy. have been having a monsters expedition adventure through puzzling exhibitions. And I was live. You could have watched me if you had nothing better to do at Saturday night. You could have, but you didn't. I know. I can tell. Anyway, you know, watch me on YouTube as well. That's cool. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Or just be angry because I wrote word for it.